Well, hello again, folks. Dan McQuiston here. If you don't remember, hope your first year went well and you're looking forward here to the second year. As you know, I'm teaching an elective class here in the fall, professional sales class. And let me tell you a little bit about kind of what we're doing in that class. First off, the goal is not to turn all of you into salespeople. I don't want you out selling cars on Saturday afternoons. The format's going to be similar to the 620 class we had in terms of going to be more interactive. And this is a class that I've done for many, many years, and I'm an old sales guy, so I'm very familiar with this. So as we had before, there'll be no formal text here. We will read one, maybe two business books. Haven't decided on the second one yet. And we will also have some articles, kind of white papers from sales consulting firms and so forth on the particular topic areas that we'll be discovering, or talking about rather. The focus of the class, and basically the main job of companies and managers and salespeople is to move people. Move people, persuade them to come around to your way of thinking. And we're going to be reading a book called To Sell is Human by Daniel Pink. You may or may not know him, best-selling author. But in the introduction to his book, he basically says, I came to the conclusion that I'm a salesperson. I'm always trying to convince and persuade my people to accept my way of thinking. And he did a survey called What You Do at Work, What Do You Do at Work, and found that people spend about 40% of their time trying to move people, coaching, persuading, that type of thing. And so all companies and managers, you're going to spend a lot of your time moving people. And so they're trying to move people. And that's what the focus of this class is going to be. We're going to have lectures, obviously, on some particular, on the areas here. We're going to do some probably a little shorter, more vignettes than case studies, work with a couple of folks who have a particular situation that they're facing from a sales standpoint. We'll ask you kind of how should they do that, and then hopefully we'll, if all works as we did last time, we'll bring them in live and have them talk about that. We're going to spend one class period doing what I call the mock sales presentation. We're going to give you a scenario, and you're going to be sales representatives for a resort in Florida, and Procter & Gamble has asked you about having a sales conference down there, and I'm going to bring either former students or salespeople from the area in. They will act as your customer. You will give them a presentation. That's a practice thing that we'll do. Then you'll also do what I call a sales profile. You'll profile the sales function of either your company or a company of your choosing. I'll have some questions that you'll do. You'll interview a salesperson and see kind of how they do particular things. And then the final project is going to be, we will not have, again, we don't have exams like was in the first class. The final project is you will actually choose any product that you would like to, and you will choose a buyer, somebody you work with, friend, relative, whomever, to act as your, quote, customer. And you will sell that product to them. You'll record that and upload it, and that will be your final exam. You can do that, obviously, as many times as you would like, and then I'm going to grade that based on how I thought you did from the sales from what we've talked about in class. So, folks, that's it. That's what we're going to talk about, and hope to see you all in the fall here.